I feel like I've had this theme of talking about how socially awkward I am on this channel. So I'm gonna talk about it again. These are things that I do because I'm socially awkward. Walking in a different direction just to not interact with people. So I've done this like multiple times, like at work or whatever. If I see somebody and it's not that I don't want to interact with them, it's like I overthink my interactions and I'm just awkward as fuck. If I see someone, I can avoid them and go a different direction to not speak to them. I'm going to do it. And it's not a personal thing. It's just my mind gets overloaded with thinking about what I'm going to say to you or thinking about what you're potentially maybe going to say to me. So that's one thing that I do. Another thing that I do is avoid phone calls / plan them out. I hate answering the phone. I hate having to make phone calls that I need to for like doctor's appointments or to set things up or having to contact customer service. I hate it. I hate all of it. And it's to the point where I will actively avoid it. This is something that I've done at work because it's like I don't know what this person's like issue is going to be. I don't know if I can answer their question. I don't know if they're going to be mad and if I'm going to have to deal with that. It's like I have to like quickly rehearse what I'm going to say in my head if I even do answer the phone. There was a point in time where I didn't have a doctor because I didn't call the doctor back. And it took me a year to call the doctor back. That's how bad it is. I was overthinking that phone call and saying, "Oh, I'll call next week. I'll call next week." But then I just didn't call the doctor back. Like the phone call was just so dreading in my mind, even though I knew I had to do it. And yeah, I have a doctor now, but it took me that long. It took me that fucking long. Like if I have to make phone calls to get something set up, like in some kind of system or for my health or something, it's just I'm so bad with it. Sometimes I have to sit there and plan out what the fuck I'm going to say. Like if I'm calling to switch my doctor or some shit, I have to sit there before I call and think, okay, I need to say, hi, this is blah, blah, blah. And I need blah, blah, blah and yada, yada, yada. And I literally have so much anxiety before the person gets on the fucking phone with me. Are phone calls supposed to be that scary? Another thing is having an existential crisis, deciding if I should make eye contact with someone or if I shouldn't. I already made a video about eye contact being weird to me, and I don't think I covered this, but I will literally, this is the part where I'm overthinking again. So let's say I'm walking past somebody and I'm thinking like, okay, if I look at them as I'm walking past them and we look at each other, that's awkward. Even though all we did was look at each other, it's like, are they gonna think, why did they just look at me? Or do I say something the moment I look at them? You know, now that I think about it, I think that's why I avoid eye contact. Is like, do I have to say something when I look at them or do we just walk by each other in silence? What happens most of the time, I know someone is looking at me as I'm walking past them, but I keep looking forward because I don't want to make eye contact with them. And it probably looks like I'm fucking zoning the hell out, which sometimes I am, but I'm very aware of my surroundings. Like people may think that I'm not aware of my surroundings and I don't notice things. I notice like everything. I just act like I don't. I don't know. I just eye contact is so fucking weird. It's like, what do I do? It's like once you lock eyes with somebody, like what do you do next? Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? It sounds so overly complicated, but this is literally how I think. Knowing where to walk. This is so stupid. I am terrible, 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 terrible with like walking in the right direction. I have a decent sense of direction, but it's just like if I'm walking with somebody, okay, so are we gonna walk a little over this way or this way? And it's like low key, we're almost like bumping into each other. I'm just like, oh my gosh, focus. Like I literally have to focus on what directions we're turning so I don't look like a fucking idiot. And then another thing is going to the same places. If I'm going to a new place, a new environment, I will probably overthink it before I even go, when I'm there, or after I was there. I overthink the past, the present, and the fucking future. I have specific places that I'm very comfortable going to. Like, for example, if I go shop at a Walmart that's closer to where I live, I'm gonna be comfortable with that Walmart because I've been in there multiple times. But if I go to another Walmart in another like town or city, I'm probably gonna feel a little weird or avoid it and just opt for going to the one that I live closer to. Even if it's more convenient to go to another one, I'm not going to because I don't want to go to a different Walmart. I'm not used to that Walmart. I'm going to stick with the Walmart that I go to like all the time. Like if I want to go to a new place, I will most definitely overthink what it's going to be like when I'm in that place, when I'm interacting with the environment, if I'm having to interact with other people or employees, just trying really hard not to look like I'm out of place. And I think that's another thing with me. When it comes to all of these things, it's like trying to make sure I don't seem out of place. It's like overall, I try to seem, I don't know, like I try to seem normal. Talked about in so many different videos. And I'll list them at the end if you want to watch them. Just how I overthink, how awkward I am socially shouldn't be difficult. This shouldn't be difficult for the average person, but it's become difficult for me. And this is just how I kind of am as a person now. Very quick intervention. I realized that I've been like this since my fucking childhood. And it sucks. And sometimes it's kind of hard to manage, and I try to manage it. I try not to overthink, but it's what I'm the queen of, sadly. But I think overall it's just me trying to fit in with environments. If they think that I'm not supposed to be there, or if they think that I'm out of place, they're probably going to be judging me even though they're probably not fucking thinking about me. I don't know. That was just a random tangent. I don't know if that made any sense. That's it for this video. If you agree with anything that I said, disagree with anything that I said, relate, don't relate, let me know. Are you socially awkward? Do you overthink these things too? Because I know I'm not the only one. It's really hard finding people who think this way too, because everyone else around you feels so like they're just a natural at it. And you feel like a rookie every time you go the fuck back outside. But anyway, that's it for this video. And until the next one, whatever I talk about.